The average person stays in bed for around 1 hour every single morning after their first alarm goes off. If we do some math and put that into years, it would be equivalent to 3 to 4 years of your life spent in this state of snoozing. 3 to 4 years in that state where you're half awake and half asleep, where you're not really resting, but you're also not really awake. Just from that simple act of clicking the snooze button on your phone. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I just made this statistic up. But it's actually worse because I tried searching this statistic up and I literally couldn't find it anywhere in the internet. The fact that no one even thinks about this is scary, because I'm sure that a lot of people hit that snooze button on their phones at least once a week, if not every day. Imagine how much time we waste each and every morning in that zombie state where we could actually be working. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to avoid snoozing in the morning and how to actually wake up energized, something that can potentially save you years of your life, as I proved you. As someone who's been an athlete, I've run marathons, I go to the gym, I've learned how to sleep early, tried a bunch of sleep and waking up tactics to run first thing in the morning. I'm gonna give you the simplest, most practical advice on how to better your sleep without these cringy night detoxing routines you see from influencers, or you have to do a million of stupid little habits. Instead, I'm gonna give you practical advice that you can apply right now and that will improve your sleep significantly. And I need to note, a lot of the things I'll say, many people might already know. I have some unconventional advice as well, but a lot of the things I'll be saying, you might even know and think to yourself, bro, I already knew this isn't helpful. But then if you already knew this, why didn't you apply it? Why did you click on this video if you've applied these principles and now have good sleep? I say this all the time, but I think a big barrier we have these days is putting our knowledge into practice. You might know all these sleep hacks, but you simply won't apply it, and then you go onto the internet to search even more information that you won't apply either. Truth is, if you actually implement these simple changes, you'll most likely improve your sleep a lot. This video is all about taking action. So if you're just watching this video while scratching your ball sack, playing video games or something, go watch a freaking David Goggins motivational video. This video is not for you. If you're still here, now let's talk about how to avoid snoozing. First step. So the most important thing you need to know to wake up energized and well recovered so that you don't hit the snooze button is the night before, the night detoxing routine. I know this name sounds cringe, but like I said, I'm not gonna make you do some of these cringy influencer routines. However, you need to have a night detoxing routine. Now, do you know what's the biggest sleep killer? The biggest sleep killer is by far overstimulation. So by that I mean mostly using our phones, scrolling on social media, maybe watching TV, doing physical activity, drinking coffee, but mostly our phones, right? So the first step I want you to work on is getting rid of every source of stimulation around you at least 90 minutes before you go to sleep. In fact, this works out perfectly. So that's around the time you have dinner. So what I suggest is already before dinner, leave your phone in a separate room and do not use it till the next day. Now, you could argue, oh,
I have no time for that. I need my phone to work before sleeping.
But remember what I said in the beginning. Imagine how much time you're wasting in the morning just from getting out of bed. If you were to actually wake up well recovered, you would most likely compensate this work in the morning rather than at night where you should be getting ready to sleep in the first place. This is also about adjusting your body to function when it should be able to function, to work during the day, and rest when it should be able to rest, so sleep during the night. I hope this makes a lot more sense to you. Now, the second step is also very simple, which is getting rid of other things that stimulate you to be awake, such as light. Ideally, you should avoid white lights at night because your eyes have sensors, and when it sees light, it stimulates you to be awake. This isn't a deal breaker, but just try not being in a super bright room, and also try dimming down and turning off some lights. And another thing I forgot to mention is if you like reading, I read before going to bed, but try not to read self-improvement books. Now, again, this is not a deal breaker, but I know my body so well that I know that reading self-improvement books get me excited. I think about new things. I think about how to implement them in my life. And so ideally, you shouldn't be introducing new ideas, new knowledge right before you're trying to sleep. At nighttime, it should be a time for you to relax. So what I suggest instead, and it's a good opportunity to do so, is actually reading some literature, reading some novels before going to sleep. If you're looking for a good read, by the way, I'm reading On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I super recommend it. But try to leave self-improvement books or audiobooks for during the day. But then again, this will make the biggest difference. Third step now, and this is when I separate 80% of people that are watching this video. I'm gonna make you do a little investment. Now, don't worry, I'm not gonna make you buy any sponsored product. There are no links in the description. I'm a small YouTuber. I don't have any sponsors. If anyone wants though, send me an email. I'm just gonna have you invest a little bit of money in your sleep. And this is because it's something that has genuinely changed my life. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you invest on those fucking mattresses that change temperature and vibrate and all that bullshit. Instead, I'm gonna make you invest in something way cheaper. A physical alarm clock. Bro, just go on Amazon, search up alarm clocks, and buy the cheapest one that you find. Like $5, I don't fucking know, I live in Brazil. After you buy it, or if you have one already, go to my IG here and send me a photo of your alarm clock. Because I want to see who's actually willing to take that extra step. Who's actually serious about this. And I know possibly a total of 0 people are gonna do this. If you think about it, it's so much easier to not go that extra step. It's so easy to just listen to my video, perhaps drop a nice comment, and then go on about your day than actually committing to do this. So like I said, this is an actionable video. Do it for yourself. And so now I'm gonna give you the trick. Once you have the alarm clock, leave it in a separate room or somewhere far away from where you're sleeping. So then when it goes off in the morning, you're forced to get up and turn it off. This leaves you less opportunity to go back to bed. What people do is they often leave their phones right next to them. And this is ridiculous. You're setting yourself up for failure. Because then you can just click the snooze button and go back to sleep. And worse, get your phone and scroll on social media first thing in the morning. Now, if you want to go a step even further, leave your clothes next to the alarm clock, making it that much easier for you to get dressed and not go back to bed. I know these things sound silly, but it's to not give yourself an excuse to go back to bed. It's so you don't have to rely on your willpower to turn off the alarm and get out of bed. Go choose some clothes. Oh, what clothes am I gonna wear? Oh, fuck, I just want to get back to bed. No, the alarm goes off, it's far away from you, you get up to turn it off, you put your clothes which are right next to it, and you're ready to start your day. This is setting yourself up for success. It's making the chances of you failing harder. Now finally, there are things that you can do during the day that are gonna make you sleep better and be more recovered so that you don't press the snooze button in your alarm in the morning, such as getting sunlight, especially those first few hours of the day. Because like I said earlier, your eyes have sensors in them and they can sense sunlight. So if you stay dark in your room studying, sure, by the time it's night, you're gonna feel tired from all the work that you did during the day, but you won't be able to fall asleep because your body actually thought that you were awake during those first hours of the day. Exercise is also one of the best things that you can do for your sleep. And there are many other factors, but I won't talk about these things too much in this video, because if you just do the things that we just discussed about, you won't ever click the snooze button ever again. So to finish off, let's review everything. First, you should have a night detoxing routine, which is avoiding stimulation, especially your phone. This is what's gonna make you fall asleep and actually be well rested in your sleep. And secondly, you should set yourself up for success by not using your phone as your alarm. Instead, using a physical alarm clock and leaving it far away from your bed with your clothes next to it. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. My name's Lorenzo. I'm a 19 years old Brazilian. Just started making self-improvement content. I have a lot of knowledge from my experience in sports, marathon running, gymnastics, and learning about self-improvement. And I'm trying to share this journey of mine through YouTube, hence the name Lorenzo's Journey. The journey is also a metaphor for everything I do, and would be cool for someday people to create their channel names, or Martin's Journey or Tom's Journey. Please inspire others to take action in their lives, therefore creating their own journey. I'm thinking of showing my own night detoxing routine, so if you find that might be a good idea, drop a comment, maybe say get to work or some cringy phrase like that. And if I just get one comment saying this, I will make this video, because if I can help one person out, that's one person more helped in this world than there were yesterday. Helping each other out, changing the world one person at a time. Take care. You know you've watched too much YouTube. Go read a book or something. I recommended On the Road from Jack Kerouac. And that is it for the video. Remember, it's all about the journey. Let's freaking get it, boys.